our spring concert. It happens every spring, but it never fails to excite. On behalf of the Wellesley Music Department, the chairs are David Russell and Claire Fontaine. I want to thank you and welcome you to our spring concert. We are the Wellesley Blue Jazz Big Band. We are the large jazz ensemble in the Blue Jazz Ensemble program. And I'll tell you a little bit more about the upcoming concerts that will be happening next week of Blue Jazz Combos and Yanvalou on this very stage. So lots to come. But I think we're just going to dive in and play some music for you. We have a lot of classics and favorites tonight. And we're going to start off with a well-known composition in the jazz world by pianist and composer Bobby Timmons. And who's heard the lyrics to this, Dat Dare? Anybody out there? A couple hands. Well, you're not going to hear the lyrics tonight. You can see we have no vocalist, but Google them when you go home. They're fun. And for this composition, we are going to feature Audrey Watnick on piano. And we're going to feature one of our first-year saxophonists, Maggie Jenkins. And we're also going to be featuring one of our super seniors, Emily Gill. All right, so without further ado, tune last minute too, right? I brought the chart in, and everyone really liked it and wanted to play it. I was like, you gotta have sectionals and work on those triplets. And they did! Woo! Okay, our next piece is a great solo vehicle. A lot of us kind of grew up playing this in jam sessions. Kind of fast forward to the 70s, and Freddie Hubbard, the great Freddie Hubbard, is one of his most played compositions, and we picked it because, first of all, thank you, Wellesley Music Department, we got a flugelhorn this year. Woo-hoo! We need one, but that's okay. Anyway, we have Lulu Teeger playing the Freddie role on the flugel here. We'll have lots of solos in this one. It's a great blowing tune. Mina Kim on alto saxophone. Aaron Martin on piano. Emily Chan on tenor sax. And finally, appropriately for this tune, a trumpet trade between Lulu Teeger and Lily Ty Blue. really, really hard classes in their labs, and they come to rehearsal. And this is what they do. Pretty awesome. Well, we're very emotional about this next piece because it features Ren, who has been a stalwart, amazing, holding down the low end of the low brass section. Started as with all the seniors during that remote year that was so difficult, playing in their dorm rooms, and has grown to be such an incredible musician. Everyone comments. Chucho Valdez commented on your sound last year, okay? And so Ren is the leader of the low brass section, also the president of Wellesley Blue Jazz, has stepped up as a leader. And we wanted to feature Ren in this concert. And Ren's wonderful professor, Mark Hamilton, the low brass professor. Mark, take a bow. Wrote this arrangement of beautiful standard, Boy Next Door, for Ren that just goes a lot of different places. It's a lovely arrangement that he did for Ren. You'll hear Ren's incredible sound. You'll also hear, we're very blessed to have a woodwind section in, stand up back there, in Wellesley Blue Jazz. We love the timbre of the flutes and the clarinets. Katie Emerson on flute, Teresa Hooper on flute, Ashley Yuan on clarinet, and Maurice Sasko on clarinet. You'll be hearing more from them later, but Mark wrote some beautiful sections of this piece that really feature the woodwinds, and I really appreciate that. And they set up the perfect setting for Ren, for us. Boy Next Door.
I love you, Ren.
Said it. Okay, we're gonna play the new milestones, and that cracks me up. I had to ask one of our brilliant Wellesley ushers. Let's hear it for Tyler and Mabel. Woo! They worked hard at this. They're math geniuses, so I had to say, let's see. Miles recorded this in 1958, and now it's 24. How many years is that? Tell me. Anyway, it's the new milestones that we're doing, which is now that old. And on this one, we're going to feature quite a few folks, but also our trumpet section. Let's just hear it for our trumpet section here. We're doing Miles' crowd here with this amazing, I call them the terrific trumpets, and there's their fearless leader right there, Tom Dupre. We have Lily Ty Blue, starting on the left, Lily Ty Blue. We have Lulu Teeter, and Boxer, Emily Gill, and Brenda Zahn. And on this piece, we're gonna have Sachiko B. Miles, actually. Sachiko's gonna channel some Miles in Sachiko solo. We're also gonna have Anna Weiner on baritone saxophone take a feature solo. Milestone. Amy Tian has joined us on piano, and Rachel Lee on keyboard. One, two, three. to take a deep breath, go to a very different mood and space. We're going to, we were very privileged this semester to be able to work with the amazing artist Anat Cohen, who came here to Wellesley and was our jazz guest artist, visiting guest artist this semester. Worked for a week with our big band and our combos, and so inspiring, so energizing, so giving to our students. It was really an incredible week. We all felt that, and it's culminated in the student showcase and then an incredible duo concert the next night. And so Anat brought these two pieces into the big band for us. We're going to perform, we're going to bring up Amore Zasco and Ashley Yuan. And what we loved about it was we were featuring our clarinet students in the band. And I want to say that I think almost every clarinetist that's come into the band has told me the story that in high school, the band director said, not so much. You know, the days of Benny Goodman and Artie Shaw and the hegemony of the clarinet star leader of the big band are long gone. And now what you have is usually saxophone players doubling, and they don't really want to see that in the band. They don't want to see a standalone clarinet player. Well, I'm here to say, these guys are proving everyone wrong, and Anat brought the charts in that really featured the clarinets. It happened to be serendipitous that the very same semester we were able to bring Glenn Dixon, our jazz and world clarinet teacher here. So it's been a clarinet semester. It's been amazing, and both Amory and Ashley have really risen to the challenge. The first piece we're going to do is an original by Anat. It's a beautiful ballad entitled Ima, which is Hebrew for mother. And Amory is going to start us off with To Evoke the Mood. We will also be hearing from Ashley, who will improvise on the melody, and we'll be hearing from Brenda Zahn on flugelhorn. speaking of Benny Goodman, Lee, we are going to reprise this swing favorite, made famous by Benny Goodman, and that Anat brought to us. Anat did a wonderful recording of it. And then once again, we just said, Ashley, how'd you like to do this? This is what Wellesley people can do, which is amazing. Ashley stepped up to this very challenging piece, and there's about 5 or 6 key changes, lots and lots of solo space. We're going to feature a lot of our other members, but really starts out with a feature for Ashley Yuan and Cynthia Young on vibes. They are the beginning section, but it's going to start off kind of medium and take off. And on this, wait a minute, I have to look at my cheat sheet. I'm so frustrated stuff for that last one. Okay, so on oh baby, this is very long notes. We're going to feature on this, starting out with the clarinet with Ashley, and then a beautiful solo by swinging. Can we say smoking anymore? We used to say smoking. We did not mean anything except that it was hot. Solo by Cynthia Young on vibes, and then we're going to have a French horn solo by Ren. We're going to follow that up with tenor sax by Maya Dykstra, and then baritone sax by Anna Weiner. Then we're going to have Lily and Lulu back up front again. And then we're going to hear from the low brass testifying Lucia Verrieri and Anna Vogler. Wait, I'm not done yet. Amy Tian on piano. And meanwhile, everyone's working extremely hard during this whole piece because you should hear the saxes. It's in D major concert. That's a rough key for saxes, isn't it, guys?
5 sharps.
And they're like, working out on this. So, yeah, everyone's working hard, and no one harder than Ashley. Unlike Cersei. One.
parts of their dorm rooms. And then Leo McDonald on bass. Woo! Not only did he play a million notes, put a million notes into the space, as they say, but he also took all the files in that year of 2021 and put them in Logic and created our recording. Instead of doing this, that's what we had to do that entire year. So Ingrid, that's how Ingrid started out. Ingrid has grown so much as a player, as a person, as a leader.
So you don't make me cry before I play this piece.
Okay. I just want to say, also leading this, you look at this fantastic sax section. Ingrid is the fearless leader. We began right from the very Kim on alto, Jenkins on alto, and Adrian Gojoyu on alto, and it is Ingrid's job to get them together for a section.
It's mostly my job, actually.
Anyway, Ingrid loves
And that was Rachel Lee on piano, another one of our talented first graders. If anyone noticed there's a small gale blowing down from the top of the Jewett Auditorium, they're thinking hard of the pianist. Their music is flying around. It's that time of the concert and that time of the year. We got to bring the seniors up here. We got to do it.
Come on up, seniors, and bring it up. It's that time. Come on, seniors. Need to see you. We have,
Fortunately, we have an amazing senior, super seniors I call them, and unfortunately, because they're seniors. And that means very soon they will be graduating, which their parents are very happy about, but we're very sad about. We're very proud of them. It's an amazing, amazing group of seniors. And we have some tributes from around here. Come around and bring your tributes around here. We have Cynthia Yang on vibes and drums and every other thing that she plays is amazing. You'll hear more from her in a moment. Ingrid Bell, you just heard, President Ingrid sax section. Ren, who has been such a stalwart and we will miss so much. In fact, the entire low brass section is seniors. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Anyone have younger siblings coming to Wellesley? Do we have an instrument for you? We need, right Anna? We can't let our low brass. Okay, Anna Vogler. Woo! You see it very early. One of the first in the Zoom, I can see your face right now, Lucy, in the Zoom recordings that we had to make. Oh my gosh. And of course, the wonderful Ashley Yuan. You just heard Ashley will be graduating. Incredible. And M. Boxer. They're just an incredible group, and we're going to miss them so much. Rebecca Fang, who I'm so sorry. I told you guys I was going to make a mistake tonight. That was my mistake. That's all I'm allowed. But I'm standing in back of you, so it's hard to see you. Becky Fang is another amazing Wellesley success story. Are we allowed to share, Becky, how long you've been playing French horn? Are we allowed to share? Actually, Mark can tell us.
Oh, started in that fall.
Started playing French horn last fall. Dennis Green. Check it out. That's what I was listening to. You're amazing. Amazing. And you will be hearing from the senior low brass section in a moment. But we have exciting recitals coming up. Pretty much everyone standing up here is going to be participating in a recital or giving a recital in the next 2 weeks. And those dates are, Maya, where are those dates to be found?
Wellesley College Concert Series Instagram.
Yay! So please check it out. Please attend and come because they're going to be incredible. We're going to miss you so much. You're irreplaceable. You know you are. Each one of you. And I guess we have to let you graduate. It's not fair, but every year we have to go through this. But this is a really big group. Oh no! Anyway, we love you. You're amazing, and congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. And I love these guys so much. I was making bouquets at like 11 o'clock last night. That's how we feel about them. So we have come to our swan song of the evening, and before that I'd like to give you some thank yous. There are thank yous in the program, but I couldn't end the evening without thanking the Wellesley College Department of Music for their incredible support for the Jazz and Will program. They have really enabled this program to build and become what it is. I've been here as the coordinator for 20 years now. But we started with two people in the jazz band. Okay, now we have this and the combos that I hope you will hear next Friday, a week from today. The combos will be playing right here in this room. Some of our Blue Jazz big band members are in combos, but there are many, many other wonderful, talented musicians that you would meet that night that are not in big band, and it's really a fun and wonderful evening. And the night after that is Jan Valu, drum and dance, also here. So just come back and come to our recitals and come to our concerts. So we thank the music department for their incredible support. Claire Fontaine and David Russell, our chairs, our performance director, Eliko Akahori, our indefatigable concert manager and program director, Felicity Salmon. Felicity, where are you? Are you here? You finally doing that. Okay, just to give you an example, like 2 minutes before showtime, I'm like, do you have a 9-volt battery? Yes, she did. She has everything. She's like the Mary Poppins of everything. She pulls it out somewhere and gets us going. So thank you so much, Felicity. We've got Daniel Fox on sound. This is a pretty complex arrangement here. We got a lot going on from the days when I used to drag a PA up from a closet under the stairs. Yay, that doesn't happen anymore. And we also want to thank our very dear Gerardo Ortiz, who helps us every single day set this band up. Gerardo, I don't know where you are, but you're the best. We also have to thank our faculty that work with these students day in and day out. And I mentioned Mark Hamilton with our low brass, Tom Dupre with our trumpet section, Russell Hoffman and Doug Johnson with the pianos, Rich Greenblatt with our amazing vibe student, Glenn Dixon, who we just joined our faculty, with the clarinets. Fernando Brandao also came to us this year working with our flautists. And wait, who am I leaving out? Oh, well, yeah, whatever, yeah. But anyway, is that Sophia? That's Sophia, I see you. I'm gonna get her back. And also our academic faculty who work with our students, Professor Goldschmidt, who teaches them, has so many students trying to get into jazz history, and I write Professor Goldschmidt and I beg and lets in the jazz students, so I'm so grateful for that instruction that they bring to our students on the music. Also this year we've welcomed a new professor, Professor Renel Lamoya, who is fantastic, and he is the reason we're doing Manteca, because Professor Moya taught for the very first time at Wellesley College. I'm glad there's not one of those lights that blinks that tells me to shut up. That he is teaching a salsa class right now, and several of our band members are in the class. They're loving it, and for that he was able to acquire congas instead of timbales, bongos, other percussion, and that inspired Cynthia Yang to say, oh, there's some timbales. Let me play them. And there she is. Cynthia's going to play them tonight for us. The very first time ever in Wellesley, we'll have a timbales feature on this piece. So thank you, Professor Moya, and it's so great to have you here. Appreciate it so much. So we're going to do Manteca, one of the acknowledged classics of when Afro-Cuban jazz burst on the scene. Not the first, but it was early on, 1947, written by Chano Pozo, Dizzy Gillespie, and Gil Fuller. And we are not doing the Dizzy solo. We're having our students do their own solos, but we're going to feature quite a few soloists on this piece. We're going to feature Teresa Hooker on flute. We're going to feature Adriana Gojoyu on alto saxophone. We're going to feature M. Boxer on trumpet. And we are also, of course, going to feature Cynthia Yang on the timbales. To set the mood, we are going to feature Amy Tian on piano. It's going to bring us into the mood here, okay? And so, without further ado, here is Manteca. Thank you again so much for coming out. Manteca insert written by Mark Hamilton. Thank you so much, Mark. And feature every one of our super seniors in the low brass. Fantastic. Thank you so much.